Hey everybody, and welcome to another Cricut craft tutorial. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I put out new videos all the time, and hit that bell icon because that will alert you to when I post a new video. Today we're going to talk all about acrylic keychains. They come in all sorts of shapes and sizes. This is a cupcake, we have an egg, just a little round like tag, kind of looks like a dog tag, a coffee cup, a heart, a dog bone, a mason jar. Now you'll notice that some of them look blue. The blue is just a protective covering, and you will remove that when you put your vinyl on. This is the one that I'm going to show you guys how to do today. This is a paw print, and I don't know how well you guys can see this, but it's very, very easy to do these. They're a lot of fun. I got all of my blanks from 651vinyl.com along with the keychain chains. They have a couple other styles of the holders, the clips, but this was the one I chose. Each blank is about $1, and then you get, I think, 12, don't quote me on that, of the chains for just $3, so you get a lot of them. So let's go over to Design Space, and I'll show you guys where we get your SVG for this and how we can decorate. The acrylic that we're using is the paw print from 651vinyl.com. I will link below where you can buy all their acrylics, but they have a ton of shapes and they're always adding more, so make sure that you check out their page. They do have a lot. But what we do is they have access to download the SVG files that match those acrylic blanks. So you're going to click on that and you'll find the acrylic blank that you're looking for, and we're looking for the paw print. So we'll click on that. And it's just going to save it into our Cricut folder. So we'll save it there. We can go right back over to Design Space and we're going to click on Upload. We'll upload the image. Now every once in a while it lets me drag it. It's not going to let me this time, so we'll just have to get rid of that. We'll browse it. So we'll look for it in our Cricut folder so we know that it was paw underscore, and it should find it no problem. Let's find it. Let's see. Right here, paw print. Go ahead, click on that and save it. The beauty with this is it's super easy to do. So we're going to go ahead and insert the image. And right there we have our paw print. Now what you can do is if you want to do two different versions. So you can actually fill your entire acrylic with one color and then maybe put little toes and a little pad on it in a different color. Or you can completely just do it clear with just the pads. It's all up to you, whatever you want to do. So we're going to go ahead and ungroup this. And for me, I just want to do the toes and the little foot. So we're going to go ahead and just get rid of that because I don't need it. And don't resize this. It's already sized to what you need, so don't resize it. What we'll do now is hit text, and I'm just going to add my dog's name. And then I'm going to change my font because why not? I think we'll use, I don't know, we'll find something fun to use for her name. I want something script just because. And let's see. I'm trying to find something that's a little bit fat. Usually I go with Christmas time just because it's kind of chunky. I don't know if I have Buttercup. I feel like I don't. No, I only have black butter. So let's just use Christmas time just because I know that one's a pretty font. And it's chunky, and that's kind of what I'm looking for. Oh, that's actually exactly what I wanted. So now what I want to do, letter space it down. Letter spacing's been a little bit touchy on Design Space the last few weeks. So a lot of times I've just been going up to the top and just typing in like -0.05 and just kind of messing with it. But you can see it's kind of weird like how it's been spacing everything. I don't know. It's been very odd. I have not been too fond of it lately. So what I'm going to actually do is just ungroup them. I don't usually like to ungroup. I find it to be kind of a pain. But because it doesn't want to work the correct way, we will ungroup. So we're just going to move our letters manually so that they're all touching. With script font, you do want it to touch. It just looks more professional. Once you have got them where you want them, all you need to do is go down here and click Weld. And I'm going to change the colors. I'm going to do the paw print pad in, let's do like a yellow. I have a really pretty yellow that I think would be nice. And then we'll do the name in like a tealy color. I think that would be really fun. And I'm just going to make sure that it's going to fit on my blank, which it should, but I think I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. I just think it's a little big because I kind of want it like right in between her toes. And I might angle it just a hair. Yeah, I think that looks pretty darn good. So what we'll do, I'll get the vinyl and I'll show you guys how to load this, but we're going to click Make It. And this is a great project for scrap pieces, especially with these blanks because they're so small. So you can easily do scraps with them, which is great. You do want to mirror them. So I'm putting mine on the back of my acrylic so that the vinyl isn't exposed as much. So what we're going to do is we are going to mirror them both, and I'll show you how to do that. We're going to, right here, I don't know how you guys see this, but towards the bottom where my mouse is circling is our mirror option. And you just want to make sure you mirror both items. That way when you put them on your acrylic, it will be the correct direction. So we'll go ahead and click Continue. We are going to cut this just on regular vinyl, nothing too crazy. This is going to be an Oracle 651 product. So I'm going to set my material to vinyl. We'll get over to the machine and we can get this cut out. To show you guys a quick trick/hack to using more than one color, especially something small. So we're going to load our pink up in the upper corner. This, I didn't have the yellow, just an FYI. Did not have a yellow, I thought I did. So we're going to go ahead and use pink and mint. So I can change my colors. If you guys decide on a different color after you've already clicked Make It, it's fine. You can always just put whatever color you want on your mat. And so then we're going to take the mint, which is going to be the name, and put that in the lower corner. So you have pink up at the top, mint in the lower corner. We'll go back over to the machine. Sorry, I know I'm just shaking you guys all kinds of crazy, but I didn't want to have to hit record again. So we are ready to cut. So we'll go ahead. And like I said, we've already mirrored them, and we mirrored them for a reason. The nice thing is with this adhesive vinyl, it's the same color on the front as it is on the back. So go ahead and click Go. There are exceptions, so things like your StarCraft Magic, that is silver on the back, I think, I'm pretty sure. So you'll want to kind of keep that in mind when you are designing these as to what the back of your vinyl looks like. But with the 651, which is what we're using right now, it's the same color, so it's really super easy to do, which is really nice. So we've let it cut out our paw print. We'll just unload, and you can actually do these a couple different ways if you don't want to unload your mat, but I just wanted to show you a quick way to do it with unloading. So you just click load, and while that's going, you can actually just peel this off and weed it. This will be a quick weed, so I won't weed it on camera, but we can just quickly weed this off. Super easy to do. This pale pink is really pretty, actually. I'm kind of glad I went with it instead of the yellow. But here's the sticky back of it, and you can see it's the same color as the front, so it's really nice. Easy to use. We'll just toss out our extra vinyl while this cuts out our name. Again, we have mirrored them since they will be on the back, and that way it will show right. So now we're going to go ahead and do this. I will pull this off, and this will be another quick, easy weed. These are so quick and easy to do. I really, really like them. Now with this, I did cut it way larger than I needed to, so I like to save my scraps. Oops, and I just made a loud noise. Sorry about that. I do save all of my scraps, and I do that because, again, with these little keychains, you can always use these little scraps again. So just put that off to the side. I'll show you guys me weeding this one really quick. I do use, whoops, and then I bounced you again. Boy, I'm terrible at this today. I do use a pin pen. I got this one from 651 Vinyl. These are great tools. They do take a little bit of technique, but I find they're really great for these small designs because you can just kind of get them into a little smaller spaces than you can with the hook tools. And oops, you just kind of, it's just a little bit easier for me to work with, so I like it a lot. I highly recommend it. So there is our Chevy, and let me get you guys repositioned and the transfer tape on, and I'll show you guys how to apply this. This is our acrylic blank, and you can see that it's blue right now, and all that is a special covering to keep it from scratching. So I'll just remove it, and for me, I just remove one side while I'm working on it, just because when it's sitting on my table, I don't want to scratch it. We're going to apply the name first, so we're just going to take our transfer tape, place it over that, and I did cut a large enough piece because we're going to reuse our transfer tape. I like to reuse this. This is medium tack transfer tape from 651 vinyl. It works great. You can see I barely pressed and we already have our name on there. So now what we're going to do is take our name and line it up onto our blank. Press it down. And you always want to do whatever's going to be in the front first. So it's, think of it like, it's layering. I mean, it's a matter of what are you going to see first on top of each item. So if you're doing multiple things, just kind of keep that in mind. This tape is awesome, by the way. I really love this stuff. I love that I can reuse it. It's super easy to work with and it doesn't leave any sticky residue. So now we're going to do our paw print. I just simply peel. Look at how quick and easy this is, guys. These are the best. They're so easy to do. So the paw print, we need to line it up a little bit more carefully, the little toes. And I'm actually going to need to turn off this overhead light. It's killing me. It's making it way too hard to see. Hopefully you guys can still see. But it is making it way too hard to see this because it's really, actually, let me turn that back on. I think it's actually just the transfer tape's making it hard to see, and it's kind of dark in the rest of the room. So you just line this up to where you want it, and then you just press it down, and then we just take our transfer tape and peel it off. Ooh, and we lost a toe. Oh no. Ah, it happens. So that's nice. Glad it showed you that. I'm just going to put the toe back on. And we'll just, I don't like where it laid down. I don't know why this toe doesn't really want to come off, but it's not having it. So we will get it down. Don't you worry. I didn't like where I pressed it down anyways. So, okay. Not sure why that toe didn't want to stick. I must not have pressed it hardly at all with this. So we'll go ahead and fix that. No big deal. It happens. And then what we do is I'm going to peel off this other side and it will reveal our finished acrylic. Now there are a few bubbles in it right now, but those will work out as it sits and cures. But look at how cute. I don't know how you guys can see this. It's kind of shiny. Let's see if it'll focus. There you go. Look at how cute that is. I love it. And you guys can always add more to it if you want. You can totally do a background. For me, I just kind of like the look of it blank like that. I don't know, that's just me. That's just my personal preference. With these, I did order the keyring part, and I don't know where I stuck it. Oh, in my pocket. So I got the little ball keyring, and so you can just stick it on in there, and quickly attach it. Guys, these sell really, really well as far as like craft shows and stuff like that, especially if you can offer them personalized just like this. And I'm really struggling here. I'm not meant to do these. There we go. Look at how cute this is. Let's see if you guys can see it a little bit better if I put it on the black. Let's see. I'm trying to make it so you guys can really see it really well. It's just really hard to get a nice shot of it. But it's really pretty. You guys saw it. This was super easy. Couple minute craft. These are great gifts for moms and dads and teachers. They come in a ton of shapes. We will do a bunch more shapes of these throughout. But all these blanks that I'm using came from 651 vinyl. They offer the free SVGs that you can download to create these. These are great for all sorts of beautiful projects. You can be super creative with these. If you guys have any questions, please let me know in the comments down below. I'm always happy to answer those for you. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. I put out new videos all the time. Hit the bell icon that will alert you to when I post a new video. Have a great day and happy crafting!